Hi guys, guess what? I finished answering the doorbell and all that, and I figured out that I didn't have Crisp on early, so you got to hear the dogs the whole. And but guess what? It is time for us to have fun. Guess what time it is?
Welcome, Cantina is open. Yes, 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 yes.
I had a really messed up day. Need a little Chardonnay. And I keep the party. So I'm going to the front of the line. Let them ask, call me online. I'm going to the front of the line.
And I got someone backstage.
Oh boy, here we go. It's Cantina. It is, yes, Pia. I hate, but they can't hear you now, hopefully, because I finally figured out I did not turn Crisp. Yeah, okay. For those of you who don't know, there is an app out there called Crisp with a K, K-R-I-S-P, and it basically allows. Well, it cuts all the background noise out. It works so perfectly when you've got very loud dogs like I do. So I had forgotten I was having problems the other night with video and stuff. Nothing was working after an update I did. So I disconnected Crisp, and needless to say, all of you guys got to hear the difference between Crisp and the last video. And now you know what I deal with when I'm going live. That's how noisy it actually is. How are y'all? We are here. It is, like I said, it is Cantina time. Let me put my phone over here so I'm not looking over at different things. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So, and we got Crystola back. Crystola's been watching movies with the kiddos. So much fun. And so who all do we have? Yeah, so first of all, we had La Princesa popped in there first. She got in there with her Cassie and Wrigley emojis first. And also, by the way, I've got to figure, actually, I think membership-wise, I've got 4 months covered. Each month is a different animal, not dog, because month 2 is my cutty, the bird. And but after that, I'm going to be in trouble because I got to come up with the. Actually, we'll have contests. Let's have contests when we get up to that point as to what emoji I need to do. So, but yes. And Crystola, what does she win? Exactly, Crystola. Everyone wins something for being the first person. I get to say they're the first person. How's that? And Mercy. You know, I should have had the alcohol. I did not get me alcohol. I need some alcohol right now. Last night, gang, I went to the Elks Club downtown. And I've got family that belong and everything. And needless to say, I had 2 happy hour Mai Tais and 1 after hour Mai Tai. What's the difference? Happy hour is half the size of the other ones. But oh my God, I normally don't drink Mai Tais, are too sugary, but this one place does the best Mai Tais around. So I was like, yes. So yes. GCM, how you doing, girl? How's things going with the kiddos and everything? So, and I can't wait. Next week, Friday, I think it is. Next week, Friday, I head off to California. And I will get to see my Broadway week. Okay, even if it is going to be in San Francisco, I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait for it. And who else we got? Yep, the Local Maniacs. Aloha. Oh, I always feel bad because I have the different levels, but Crystola, I think it was you, Crystola, who came up with the Local Maniac name, right? And it was so perfect. Now, doing Missouri, really? You know, I used to live in Missouri when I was little, teeny tiny, Fort Lost in the Woods, if you happen to know your military bases there. Yeah, Fort Leonard Wood. We were there. Gosh, I think I went to school in Rolla, over at St. Patrick's. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. Damn, was that a long time ago. I think I was like 5th, 6th grade. okay, in Rolla, and third, fourth on base. I think that's what it was. And I loved Missouri. Those were my favorite years because we would go to the Lake of the Ozarks for summer. And oh my God, I used to have so much fun at the Lake of the Ozarks. You live 50 miles west of Rolla. Okay, there you go. There you go. I loved it there. It was a super long bus ride because we were, of course, Fort Leonard Wood, and then we'd have to go. So it was Waynesville is where we were. And then Rolla, it was like a 1 hour bus ride every day to school. It was so much fun. I loved it there. I really loved it there. So, and there's my dear GC. And my God, Rosalind's back. Rosalind, I'm so happy. Every time I do that subject for missing, oh my God, Missing Fridays. Yeah, no. For Mental Health Fridays, it always works so good. It always works so good because there's so good stuff there. Mermaid trip. We need a mermaid trip. Okay. San Francisco, my best friend, his brother and family live there. So we're actually going to be staying in Dublin. And then we're going to 3 times travel into San Fran and watch the shows and then head back. So we'll leave next week, Friday. I think it is. I think it's next week, Friday. And then we come back the following Friday, something like that. So that's why I was saying, unfortunately, I will not be here for the next 2 Fridays because I'll be flying, I think, on both of them. So, and 40 miles. Ozarks rock. I love the Lake of the Ozarks. Oh my God, I love the lake. Actually, when we lived at Fort Leonard Wood, we actually had a tree house because it's in the woods. It's called Fort Lost in the Woods for a reason. And we had where the housing my dad got had a treehouse in the backyard in the woods. And everyone wanted that treehouse in the neighborhood. But of course it was ours. And oh my God, the stories. Yeah, it's really, what? Oh, you're watching the live feed from Vegas, Rosaline. Yeah. I've got to figure out. I still think we need to do the zip line one. We need to figure out all the stuff. Not yet. I think she's watching it. I know. I wish you could go, girl. I really wish you could go. But we're all going to get connected. All of us at some point or another are going to get connected one way or another. So I can't wait for Vegas, guys. My brother just informed me he wants to go see Miranda Lambert while we're there. So that's getting thrown into the thing. So we'll see how that. Oh, Mercy lived in the Golden Gate district and over. Oh, Golden Gate. See, okay. My dad was military. And so I changed schools every 2 years from the time I was like first grade through high school. Nanda, your son was at Fort Leonard Wood? Yeah, I love, those were my best years ever, were Fort Leonard Wood. Best years ever. And, my parents, okay, I was born in Texas, and then my dad was stationed next in San Francisco. He was over at the Presidio, and which is not even a military base anymore. It's kind of like so many other places. Yeah, we got to go south for sure for that. See, Miranda, I think I've seen Miranda when she was out here in Hawaii for one of the 4th of Julys. I thought it was Miranda. Thought so. And I don't know. Anyhow, let me pull this up before I forget because I'll keep talking and forget to invite people to come on up here. Join us on the panel. And I've got me some diamond painting stuff with me right now. I have been working on a new set of coasters. So these I don't know. They came and they're actually wooden on the back. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with them because I think my concern's going to be they're going to soak up water. So I'm going to have to really Mod Podge them like crazy. But so far I've got like that one's done. That one. And this one's half done. This is what I'm going to work on during Cantina tonight. So, but I need to try to figure out what to take with me to the mainland. I usually take an awesome craft to work on while I'm on the plane and when I'm on the mainland, and I never do anything the whole time. So, yes, Crystola, is tomorrow night going to be the birthday stream? Okie dokie. So, yes. Have you scheduled it yet, Crystola? If you scheduled it, then we can share the link out also. If not, we'll just keep talking about it. And guys, Crystola, share your channel. Well, all of you guys, share your channels. And please go over, check her out, because it's going to be a fun one tomorrow night. I'm going to try to be there. I only have a problem, I'm playing games. So, but I'm going to try. And Mercy, your dad was military too. I was wondering. Okay, Barking Sands, yeah. Barking Sands on Kauai, Majors Bay, but when I lived around it was around Oh, okay. See, my Kauai time was actually after Dad retired. Dad retired while I was still in, actually I was in college at the time. And, but he retired from here in Hawaii. He just stayed here in Hawaii. And my brother got married, had a kid. Next thing you knew, we're here for the rest of our lives. So that works. Okay, so we've got a link. Please, guys, go check out. Okay, put a reminder on this for her tomorrow. It's going to be, you guys are playing games and all that, yeah? Yeah, Crystola doesn't normally do these types of lives, so it's going to be a lot of fun game. Make sure you definitely do that. So, yeah, I always find it interesting all the places people have lived because of either military or things like that. I mean, I was lucky enough, let's see, where all did I live? Started in Texas, like I said. Then I went to the Presidio, then Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Then we went to Landstuhl, Germany. And then after Landstuhl, Germany, we went to Shape, Belgium. Then we came to, gosh, where was it when we came back to the U.S.? We came back to, Fort Leonard Wood. Then we were in Fitzsimmons, Aurora, Colorado, and then here in Hawaii. So, yeah, we've been all over the world and back again. So much fun. So, but yeah, it should be, it's always, I liked growing. I don't know. What do you say, Mercy? Did you enjoy growing up military? I personally loved growing up military. I didn't like moving and getting new friends all the time, especially because it was before all of the Facebook times. This was way before the internet. It would be different, I think, nowadays, but I still loved growing up military. I got to see things people wished they could see. Live literally all over the world, too. Yep, exactly. Whoopsie, sorry. I'm cutting off bits and pieces of diamond painting putty, but it's going the wrong way. Yeah, Nana, and that's it. What a great experience. It really, for us, I actually went to school in Germany and Belgium. We lived on base for Germany in Landstuhl, but when we were in Belgium, we actually lived off base. So my brother and I used to play with neighborhood kids, and we were the only ones who spoke English. So it's amazing how children, I found, no matter what, could have fun together. Okay, none of us could understand what each other was really saying or anything like that, but we could play. Okay, we could play ball, we could do all these things, and we had fun doing it. And that's what I just thought was awesome, is how that happened. We almost, in fact, instead of coming back to Hawaii, when my dad was stationed here, we almost ended up in Heidelberg, which I know there's a couple of people, at least one person in this community who was in Heidelberg at one time. I've talked with them before. Let's see, Princess Megan, Germany. Ooh, yeah, Germany. And I visit London and South Korea with my K-pop BT. Oh my gosh. BTS. Nope, I don't have my keychains. My keychains are in the other room. So, I love, if anyone's ever has the chance to go visit South Korea, I think they should. I actually visiting any of the places in Asia, to me, Europe was more, I knew about Europe because I had lived there and all that. But realizing about Asia, okay, South Korea, I got to go to Panmunjom, and which is actually the little border area between North Korea and South Korea. Oh my God, that was the scariest thing ever. Panmunjom, for those of you who've never heard of it. Oh, Australia, Princess Megan, I would love to go. New Zealand is where I really want to go. But Panmunjom was North Korea. North Korea, South Korea, if you go there, you can actually go up to the border right there. And let me see if I can even find videos of it. But basically, it is the border between North and South Korea. And you go into these buildings, and there's a line that crosses the road crosses the room, and you can actually step over the line, and you're in North Korea. But you're actually told as you're in the buses and you're getting out and all the DMZ, that's it, Mercy, you got it. They tell you, and I was in high school when I visited, so 89 actually, and they would tell you, okay, from this point on, you do not bring out your cameras. Okay, do not make a lot of movements with you. You can see, I use my hands all the time, and they're like, keep your hands at your sides. Please do not gesture a lot or anything like that. All those, it was so scary. And you're standing there, and just across the way, you see all the North Korean soldiers. But you're hearing all the stories about how that building, let me see if I can find this to show you guys. The building is actually very narrow. So it looks like this huge building, but it's more a facade than anything else. DMZ, let me see. DMZ, Korea. Let me see if I can pull this up. And yeah, there it is, right there. Okay. So it totally gets you. When you see this, you're just like, what is, but it's creepy. It's the creepiest feeling I've ever had in my life. Here we go. So right here, these are the buildings you go into. And as you're inside these buildings, there's a line right down the middle of it. And that is the demarcation line. And if one of the North Korean soldiers stepped over that line, you would have major incident occur. And but this place here is the North Korean side, but they say that's actually kind of just like a front, and that's it. But they tell you all these stories about as you're going through this area and everything, there's all these fights between how tall the flags are. So at first the flags inside, let me see, DMZ Korea flag. This was the coolest. Oh, well, this was, yeah, outside. They kept trying to make the flagpoles taller and taller because North Korea wants to be taller than the other one does, and then the other. It's really, really crazy. But inside, no, they don't show any it inside the buildings. But inside the buildings, they have both flags. And what they started doing was one was made a little taller, and then they're like, okay, now the other one ups. And they kept doing it to the point where the flags would not fit in the room because the ceiling. So then they started making them wider at the base and stuff like that. It was just crazy how everyone tries to one up another person. And yeah, I get what you're saying. Right now, there's so much going on. It's just nuts. But yeah, now you know what? It's more safe. Put it this way, Crystola, if they allow a high school kid to go in it, it's not as dangerous as it has potential. Yes. So, yep, exactly. I never left the land. My mom and dad kept us on in one spot because it was, oh, I bet. And so, but yeah, no, it's really, hey, Crystola, bring up some other ideas then. I need other ideas to talk about then. And also, but, oh, would you guys stop barking? Oh, well, I could tell you guys this one. Has anyone's dog ever eaten a whole tube of bacitracin? It happened last week. I don't know what it is with my dogs getting into things, but they are always getting. I mean, I think some of you guys heard the story What do they call peas in a pod? There you go, Crystola. A few weeks ago, Kia ate a retainer of mine to keep me from grinding my teeth. Earlier this week, Wrigley chewed my mouse cord up. And then 2 nights ago, all of a sudden I came into this room and I see a tube of bacitracin over here. Pia found it and actually ate everything out of it. Yeah, Nana, if yours licked a whole jar of Vaseline, you know exactly what happened next. I had a dirty puppy for the next couple days. We'll just leave it at that. It was really, yeah, it's a big negative. Yeah. But I was happy because I was scared to death at first. I thought, oh my gosh, it's bacitracin. Will it poison them or something like that? Because that's what worried me, is I was worried that it would make them sick I was going to say bad way. It still makes them sick in a bad way, but a different bad way. And TMI. And also, but thank God, yeah, that it's not enough antibiotic to really upset them at all. The problem is the petroleum jelly that is in bacitracin. Yeah, not pretty. So, yeah, I don't know what it is with these dogs lately. I don't know if Cassie's getting ready to go into heat or what, but someone is pushing buttons. Every button possible she is pushing right now, including my leg. Okay, Cassie, here you go. You want to say hi? No, you just want to give me kisses, don't you? Yes, you do. You looked at Carol's vid. Yes. Did you guys get to see Robbie's new little baby? Robbie has a new little girl named Doja Ham. And you're trying, Crystola. You're trying. You know, Doja Ham is so, let me see. Let me pull this up. I know he won't mind if I show it. Save Robbie. Princess Megan, they are all actually Maltese. All 3 of them are related. Okay. Pia is actually both of their moms. And then Cassie and Wrigley are actually full-blood siblings. Just different litters is all. So you've never been on a big ship or flew in a plane? Oh, I love planes. I will be honest, so I'm a little scared. Okay, guys. Do you guys ever get really weird feelings before you go on a vacation? I do this all the time, and I get myself all worked up over nothing, and I'm doing that right now, and it's not good. So let me see. Actually, Crystola, I think he shared her picture. There it is right there. So let me pull it up and share. So he got himself a new little hamster by the name of Doja Ham. Isn't she cute? She's like the cutest little thing. Look at the little black. She is like so black, except she's got all these little, splotches of white and all, but those ears, I mean, especially this ear right here looks so dark. And then the little white, and she's so cute. Hawaii does not allow hamsters or gerbils. We're allowed guinea pigs and rats and mice, but not hamsters or gerbils. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I know why, but whatever. And also, but yeah, no, she's so cute. I can't wait to watch her grow up. She's going to be so, and I love the name Doja Ham after Doja Cat. And it's so cute. So, and hey, if anyone does want to come on up, feel free to come on up. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking. You know me. So, but I did the link's right up there if anyone wants it. And but yeah. No, it's no guinea pigs allowed. Okay. What are your guys' thoughts on guinea pigs? I know. Oh, Canine, you didn't. Carol passed away. Carol passed away about 4 or 5 days ago, I think it was. She was starting to get older, and Robbie knew the time was coming. And then I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. And also, but you know, what's great is we've got another little little girl who's going to be spoiled to death. Totally spoiled to death if I know this little guy. This little girl's going to be so spoiled. But yeah, she did pass away peacefully. He was holding her at the time, which was great. It just so happened. Oh, wait, no, it was Monday. Now I remember it was Monday when she passed away. But we got a new little one over at their house, and I can't wait to find out how Brooklyn deals with her. It's going to be so cute. And can't get a flight that arrives on time. That's true. That is true. So, see, my thing is this. Okay, I've had a hamster, and I've had pet rats. I've had mice too. I love pet rats. They are so cute. So cute. He's probably busy right now, Crystola. I have a funny feeling. I had the hamster when I lived on the mainland. I loved them. My brother and I had one, and they were named Ginger and Gilligan. It's the cutest thing ever. They were so cute. Hey, Dog Defender. And, guinea pigs are so skittish. I don't find that with hamsters, rats, all that. They don't have that little skittish feeling, stuff like that. Michelle, how you doing, girl? How you doing? And I got the link up there if anyone feels like coming up. Come on up. Otherwise, we're just going to keep talking. But yeah, no, some strong ammonia smell. Rats, if you keep them clean, it's not that bad, but you do got to clean the cage. But I used to have, oh my gosh, I used to raise rats. And yes, Carol's memorial. I don't know, did you ever run into any issues with stuff with that one? Wait, let me see if I can show you guys some of my original pet rats. They were the cutest little things. But yeah, I had who we got? Oh, Anitra! How you doing, my dear? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And so let's see if I can find up my little rats. Yeah, I had a couple. Here was one up. Actually, I got something in front, so I can't even see what I'm sharing. That was one of my little rats. And then this was not a little rat. That was a big rat. You can see by my finger, but he was cute. I'm trying to see if I have any of my... Nope, I think that was about all. I used to have one named Kojak. He was hairless, and he was the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh, he was so, so cute. And but I want another. I think having another rat would... Rats, honestly, guys, if you are not allowed to have large pets, they're the best. They're the Bracket Gaming, welcome, my dear. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for popping in. And I get to see you in other chats, so that's awesome. I love it when I get to see people popping into this chat that I get to see around. I know you're not a troll. You're good. You're good. And so, yes. And you had, what is that, Tammy? I had 4 kids. Which pets do you want to talk about? No snakes. Oh, my God. Sandra's here. Hey, Sandra. Okay, some of you guys know I'm a nursing home administrator, and I used to run facilities. I do consultant work now. But one of my resident activities coordinators used to live on the mainland and had snakes. We don't have snakes in Hawaii. Snakes are not allowed in Hawaii. And thanks, Bracket. And what happened was she would bring her snake into the nursing homes. And it's the cutest thing ever, seeing these old, like 90-year-old old women with a snake. She'd show me these pictures, and they would act like they're, oh my God, they'd feel so brave because they're holding a snake. And it was the same with the rats when I had the rats, because I would actually bring my rat into the facility, and that way they could play with them during the day. And it was so cute to watch because they would get so excited because they really didn't have that ability to do stuff like that. Dog Defender, Hawaii. If you want to talk about, let me pull that up. Yep, we have scorpions, but you want to know what the freaking centipedes at Hawaii. And we do have scorpions. Yeah, whatever. Not too many of those. But the worst are the cane spiders. Cane spiders are like frick. Brackett, what's holding you back right now? Is it subs or is it hours that are holding you back? And you can get there. You can get. We'll see what we can do. I'm trying to help you out a little bit, my dear. Hey, B Tim, how you doing, my dear? And so, yeah, we only act up during Cantina. All week we behave ourselves and all that. Then we hit Cantina and everything goes out the door very quickly. So, yeah, you can come on up. No problem. No problem at all, my dear. The rule here is as long as there's no drama, we just sit here and talk story and all that. So you are good. Here we go. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. This is my first time being on your panel, so I didn't want to ruin it for you. I'm sorry. That's just a lot to type.
I get you. I get you. Yeah, no. I'm happy you came up here and all that. Usually we get like too many people up here. So
Gotcha.
definitely yeah, no, this is usually like tons of people up here usually. So, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you what's holding you back from monetization, right? Is it hours or subs?
The watch time is killing me. I've done multiple like 12-hour streams, and it's like I've broken records. Like I did an 18-hour stream, and no one told me that it cuts it off at like 12 hours. So I was trying to do like 24-hour streams to show how committed I am. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got okay, so gaming. Are most of your things gaming related?
It's me pretty much playing video games. Like you can watch me play all the new video games. I'm working on right now the new Harry Potter. I created my character and I'm a Slytherin, so it's like I'm a nice guy in person, but in the game I have to be kind of a jerk, you know.
But
I'm still
talking
helping
to
people
Gryffindor
on the game.
Okay, because I was going to say you are talking to Gryffindor here, so you better watch out with that.
I mean, listen, listen, we're allowed to have our separate opinions, you know what I mean? But the funny thing is like I'm trying to be the bad guy on the game, you know what I mean? But it's just not my nature, so I'm helping every single person. It's like, why did I do this to be a bad guy? But yet I don't have a bad part about my heart at all. Like I can't just let someone die.
That's RPGs are my problem because I try to. Everyone always jokes with me because if I do D&D or anything like that, I'm always like, okay, a cleric or this or that, and it never works for me because I'm too nice when I play. So, but we have a couple people I know, like AJ. He played the Divergent Collective.
AJ, there's a lot of AJs. Like
there's a lot of AJs.
Like crazy.
Now, in this case, this is the Divergent Collective.
Oh, okay.
And also, he actually he's been doing more. In fact, usually he's here on Friday nights, but he might be busy tonight. He does a lot of Twitch gaming, so he's been focusing more on Twitch, and just got affiliate over there. So, but I know he has a channel here. So, if you guys, that might be a great connection for the two of you guys.
Mercy, I like video games. It keeps me calm because I have autism, and I call it my superpower. It keeps me calm.
Yep. You and the Divergent Collective would be, because he's also has, I think it's autism also.
Gotcha.
And gaming does. It really, I play World of Warcraft a lot on my free time. I am
really?
Like wow.
You look like you'd be playing like League of Legends or something. You're okay. Hey, nice name drop there. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, I've been playing WoW since Pandaria, I think it was. I think it was Pandaria I've been playing since. So, yeah.
Why are people being mean to me right now? What the heck?
What are you guys doing in there? Oh, Crystola's going off. Uh-oh. We mentioned Harry Potter to Crystola. How dare you, girl? And also, I play, what was the other one I started doing was Animal Crossing for a while. I did do Animal Crossing. I know.
That game is
I
so
love Sims.
lame.
See, I love a sim. Okay, I don't know why it is, but I love Sims and everything. So, what's your favorite game
Uh,
genre?
okay, well, Michelle's gonna be mad at me for this because she watches
Uh
me
oh.
constantly. Michelle K. She's the one who brought me
Oh,
over
yeah.
here. She always yells at me for it because she doesn't like gaming, but she doesn't like it when I kill other people. But I have to say Call of Duty.
Oh, you're a first person. Okay, got it.
I
That's the
mean,
one.
I literally
Yeah.
just sit there, teabag, throw grenades at people, and yeah, just
Oh
another day
my
at the
gosh.
office.
Oh, yes. You got, oh, Princess Megan. I've been playing that on Switch, actually. I started it up again last night. And if you like Animal Crossing, it's very much like Animal Crossing, just Disney. And I'll put it that way. So, but yeah, the Hogwarts one just came out. That's new.
Yeah,
And,
I just got it. I'm already up to level 20.
oh, wow. So, okay, what console do you use?
PS5.
You are PS5. Okay, got it, got it. I've been mostly PC based. I keep thinking I should go. I've got my PS3 over here, but I haven't played anything
You know,
PS3 in a
I've
while.
wanted a computer for a long time just so I could go into
Hmm.
other because Facebook has like the gaming community now and they do like the role playing for GTA 5. I watch a
Right.
lot of those and I just want to name my character Seymour Butts and just go around looking
Oh my
at everyone's
god.
butt.
Oh my gosh. We got a troll in the gaming world here, don't we?
I mean, just to just go around being like, just go around and then turn my character around into like, this um setting up everyone for like the heist and then just
Yep.
and like bring them all down so I just earn the money.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I don't know. I used to play a lot of sim things like tycoon games and Sims, things like that. But I always wanted to try WoW. And I remembered when I used to work with one of the hospices out here, their CEO was completely addicted to WoW. And he's like, don't start, don't start. And then my best friend came back to Hawaii and he's like, oh, no, I'll take you around for your first 20 levels. And I have been a member since then. And I have not missed a month yet. So, yeah. Some of the games suck royally. Some of the Shadowlands is horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
Mercy. It's I don't. I know it's just I have a little bit of Asperger's, but it's also some other stuff. I don't really want to go
Mhm.
completely
Yeah.
into it,
No.
but I do go outside. I do go outside every once in a while, but
Yeah.
it's just so hard for me to walk because I have other issues. So it hurts
Got
my
it.
feet when I walk. So unless I
Ooh.
get a wheelchair and I don't need I'm not trying to be that like that
No.
person.
Exactly. Exactly. No, and that's the thing. Yeah. All of us have different things that lead us to, are we more comfortable at home? I
Yeah.
know I was telling who was it I was saying this to the other day? I forget who it was now, but I was explaining how up until about 15 years ago, I really didn't ever leave the house. I didn't want to leave. My life was my job and then I'd come home. That was all I ever did. And I was too much of an introvert. I wasn't comfortable going outside. And then luckily my best friend moved back home. And since then, now I'm out. Like I do gaming every Saturday night. I go to someone's house and we play games for 8, 9 hours. Um, and it's got me out of the house. But sometimes it's hard. It takes a lot of energy when you're out and about for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
And I get
especially
it. I
yeah.
get it. There's people not on the spectrum that are addicted to video games, but um see, when I was diagnosed, I have problems with puzzles
Mhm.
and like um numbers and like shapes, on how to match them. So I play video games to help me learn without really having to learn it. Like sit there in front of a
Right.
teacher trying to learn it. It's stressful for me. So like you should have seen me earlier. I streamed my game and I was on a puzzle and it stressed me out. I took a break for like 5-10 minutes. I ended my stream. Then I came back on and I figured it out. Like I know what triggers me and I know how to make myself feel
Mhm.
better. So
Right. Right.
it's different for people that have superpowers because like my mind wanders all the time. Like most of the time you can ask Michelle. I ask her
Mhm.
if because I don't see her all the time anymore. Um I think either A, she's mad at me, or someone got into her ear and stuff like that. Like
Mhm.
when I'm playing, it's like
Oh yeah.
I I go live on in the real world too. I was at a bar and I went to a hockey game and stuff. I went live there. I go out. I just feel
Oh.
more safe at home.
Yeah. And that's it. I got someone else backstage I'm going to bring up real quickly. I don't know if you've ever met GCM over on any of the like Robbie's channel or anything, but here's
Save
GCM.
Robbie? I know Save Robbie.
Sometimes Gulf Coast Mama is in chat sometimes in the mornings while I'm sleeping. So,
Oh.
how are you, GCM? Oh, yeah, I can't hear you right now. No worries. But yeah, I was going to say, in fact, while she's doing that, there she is. There she is. And Princess Megan, Spectrum is actually an internet provider, if that's who you're talking about. Or the Spectrum, which is actually can be with autism. Okay, or anything. Okay, a lot of different things fall on a spectrum. So, like autism, you can go from people who are very high functioning autistic to
Yeah.
people who really need help with every
Yeah, like
single
Down
thing.
syndrome and stuff like that.
Right, right. So I love it when people come together and we can all kind of help each other understand the
Yeah, that's what
differences
I
of
do
everything.
all the time. Like because here's the thing, it's like I don't want people to sit back and like have to think about questions. I rather if people have questions, I rather to answer it because you know what, knowledge is power about it, and people make fun of people with it, and because they don't understand.
Bingo. Bingo. And we've got a lot of
Asperger's is
people.
actually an outdated term, also.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Everybody is on the ACD spectrum if you're diagnosed. But yeah, Asperger's is an outdated term.
Okay,
And
got it.
everybody can look up on their own why, but I don't want to get into it.
Got too
Yeah.
much, yeah. Well, I know we have some great, like Grandma Sherry help share information about things. And I know even us, when we're talking about missing people, we talk about the spectrum quite often because the children who are on the spectrum often are pulled towards water. So that's something we've had to talk about as children, who end up wandering away. And so it's really sad. But I love that you've actually, Bracket Gaming, that you've been able to figure out how to work things out in your brain for gaming. It's like my mom. My mom's getting older and she's starting to have more issues comprehending things. It's not dementia yet, but she has some problems.
Right.
So I've been trying to teach her. Go on and start playing games like solitaire so she keeps figuring out how to do stuff.
Solitaire's a good one, and then there's a great website you can go on, and it has like matching, and it has like over 1,000 games. It's called Pogo.com.
Yeah, Pogo's great. Pogo is great. Princess, do not feel bad about that. I love that people ask the questions. That's what we were just talking about in our mental health live. Don't assume, ask things, and also I think that's great.
Yeah,
So,
and here's the thing: the only way you could offend me is by, knowingly hurting my feelings about me being autistic. You know what I mean? But if you
Right.
don't know, it doesn't. I learned in the past because I was in school and I was get picked on and stuff like that. Um, it's just kids. Not. I'm not saying your guys are kids, but I'm just saying
Hmm.
kids usually pick on someone that they don't understand or they don't know
Right.
what's
Mhm.
wrong with
Right.
them. It's not necessarily what's wrong with us. It's just we see things people with autism actually see things a little bit differently, and we're actually really smart when it comes to like human
Smart.
activity. You know what I mean? Like we
Hmm.
can we can we can like I even did it on a friend of mine's live. They were asking, "Hey, what's how tall is this girl?" And I said she was 4'1", and everyone was like, "How did you know that? That's dead on." Like I can see things like
It's something,
differently
yeah,
from other people. And
Mhm.
I
that
think
is
it's
cool.
not it's nothing to be scared of. It's a talent.
Yeah.
Nope.
My
Exactly.
my youngest is she's 3. She's 3. But yeah, so I'm at the beginning of my mom journey with her on as an autism.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
okay.
learned a
so
lot.
The
Yeah.
only
I've
that's
advice
learned
I
a
how I
lot.
knew about the Asperger's thing because she would have previously
Oh,
been like in that criteria, but
hmm
she's not like because
the
that's not.
only advice I can give you because my dad wasn't understanding of it, you
Mm-hmm.
know, of it, but it is when she starts going to school, like the
Mm-hmm.
whole adding and subtracting stuff, it is gonna be very hard. And
Yeah.
it's gonna get frustrating because I had to deal with it with my dad, and it's like, how can you not
Yeah.
get this? Blah blah blah. Just easily take your time with it. I'm still learning my times tables.
mhm.
Lucky for her,
Right.
I suck at math.
So what works, my
So
doll.
I'm
So,
totally
oh,
understanding there.
yeah. Well, and that's what I love about. I have met so many people who are on the spectrum in this community.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've loved because I've learned more about it. This is someone who has worked in healthcare her whole life.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I really honestly, okay, can call some of my close friends people who are autistic. They're on the spectrum somewhere, and I
Mm-hmm.
never would have understood what was going on. That's what's good about we just talk and we be open and honest and share because we all have something we have to deal with. Okay, to we
Right.
learn differently. Every one of us learn
Mm-hmm.
differently.
Exactly. Like I used to call people. Okay, so just to let you guys know, there's a lot of names that we were called when we were kids. You know what I mean? Like that have disabilities. You know,
Mm-hmm.
crippled stuff like that. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, there's only one term that we wanted to call everyone else. That what we wanted to be was normal. We said we always wanted to play with normal kids. But here's the thing. I learned over the years what is normal. There's no such thing. The only normal thing in life is what goes on the daily. The air and the sun and the night. That's normal. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Not one
Yep.
person on this earth is normal. We all have an issue either inside of our body or the
Mhm.
outside. And you know what? Instead
100%.
of hating on each other and making the world more crazy that
Right.
doesn't need to be, we should just come together. Like United States means come together, so we should just be
Yeah.
like stop fighting amongst ourselves and
I
just love each
love
other
that.
and hang out and be
Mm-hmm.
friends with everybody. you know
I love that. And that's what it is. We're all here. We're all
Yes.
learning from each other in one way or another. It's just finding out things, okay, that help each other within things. Nana just
Mm-hmm.
said, my grandson had a terrible time with his timetables, and he was so happy when I remember that because I was horrible at math. I was horrible at math. It was like,
Yeah.
please, okay. Oh, mercy, it is. Okay, bracket gaming. You don't
Hmm,
have to answer this if you don't want to, or you can do a generic area.
okay.
Mercy was wondering if you are comfortable telling us how old you are.
I'm 34.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And that shows because there has been so much change. I remember when I went to school,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm 52.
Yeah.
The idea of anyone being autistic, there was no such thing, to be honest.
Same.
Right.
Well, like it was very
Yeah.
new when I because I'm
Mhm.
not your age. I'm in between the two of yours age. But yeah, it was very new, and it was honestly very limited to like the idea of there was a TV show where the main character ended up being autistic, but it was considered like they were only taught about the ones that were completely nonverbal, completely in their own world, basically, and that's all we knew about when I was growing up.
Exactly.
So,
It wasn't a spectrum. It was one type back then.
Exactly.
And I think that does a disservice to people because how many people, by the way, I'm laughing at you, Princess. Thank you so much. I love it. I'll tell you guys more of a story on that one in a second. But no, what I love about that is how many people who are adults who are now figuring out they are autistic, but just were never diagnosed.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was no such thing. Yeah.
My uncle,
it's crazy
who passed
because my
away.
uncle, he's 56, and he has it, and he's never thought he had it in his entire life, and he's 56 years old.
Wow.
You know, he has issues just like everyone else, you know. And I helped him to understand it's not a bad thing. It just means that you just need a little extra more time with things, and you know what? You know, it just, you're gonna see, like, he is so good at sports, like talking about sports and stuff like that. And so am I. I know so much about sports and like video games. Like, I told him he should try to do broadcasting for sports, and guess what? He did it, and now he's hired, and he does all kinds of sports stuff. Like, I found his dream job for him.
Wow. And it's just knowing that way you can actually start looking at things and rather than feeling horrible about yourself.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a video game tester or to stream on a platform and to just do it for the love of like, you know, of helping people to see if it's a good game or not. I don't care if I get paid for it or not because it's my dream job. That's why I don't want to get monetized so badly, because I could finally say that I'm doing my dream. Because I was like, I had one account before this one, and I was at 200 hours away, and bullies got it taken down for me.
And that becomes problematic. Yes, exactly. So, by the way, I'm pulling that up real quickly so I can share with everyone your channel, and we'll see if we can get, you know, getting the hours was also my hardest thing too. To be honest, I was really lucky. I had a lot of friends that that were actually playing marathons of my videos in the background while they were at work, and that helped. That definitely did help. And so let me share this. Check out.
I'm putting it up on my other
Michelle can vouch for me. I'm the most genuine person that, I even met her son, right, on a video game, like. And I made it for Saturdays. Like, it's his day. I don't play any other video games unless it's with him on Saturdays. Like, I changed my complete schedule for him, and we had a blast. He was sitting there eating ice cream while we were playing the game. And you know, if I could change one kid about, you know, like having a friend, you know, I would do that. I would take a day out of my time just to hang out with someone that is just loves gaming and stuff like that, and teach him ways.
One of my friends used to do quality assurance for gaming. And what he would do, actually apps also, and his job was to go in there and look for the holes, look for the problems in the, he didn't do any of the coding or anything, but it'd be like, oh, I can't walk through this wall, or I walk into this area and I can't go anywhere and stuff like that. And it's so interesting what's there. I'm so happy Michelle brought you over here today because I've seen you in chats before. And so, by the way, what should I call you? Bracket Gaming, or is there another name
You
you'd
can
rather
call
me
me Johnny or Bracket Gaming. I don't care.
Okay, got it. just wanted to check and make sure. And so
I'll
yeah,
look for you in Robbie's chat. You're in Robbie's chat sometime?
Yeah, I even have a Nightbot. Do you feel me?
That's awesome.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
He's one of my
And then
best friends.
I got a bunch of Nightbot. I got Nightbot for Michelle. I'm here to pick on you because that's all she does. Even though she doesn't like gaming, she'll come in there. She's like, "Oh, hey, hey, butthead, you still on? You know I don't like gaming, but I'm leaving this on for you. You know, like she's like my sister."
No, you got it. Michelle is awesome. By the way, Cray Cray just brought this up, and I will say, yeah, everyone always, when you've got kids, you've got to be careful. And,
oh yeah, that's why I'm very
Yeah.
protective of that. Because I actually have a friend of mine, kid that was targeted before.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
he did not know, and I'm friends with the kid, and I was like, yeah, man, you gotta don't show your like don't go live on your gaming and turn on your camera or anything like that, because you know they're gonna target you, blah blah blah. But yeah, there are some sickos on the gaming platforms.
I know somebody who was swatted for not giving into one of the sickos and not giving up their location.
I actually was called,
defying them, and even
I
though
was
they're
actually
friends,
called many times. One of those people that go chase after kids, even though it's not true.
Yeah.
I had people call pizza places on me to send me pizzas. I had cops come to my house before. And what's funny is my uncle was a cop, and they're like, it's my nephew. You know, he's not a bad dude. Don't just leave him alone. Don't answer the calls.
Well, we actually had a couple months back, Burden of Proof, Sleuth Mom and I actually did a whole series on internet safety. Because you know what? We know our kids are going to play these games. And they're good. They're good. They teach, interpersonal communication. They teach hand-eye coordination. All those things are good. But you just, as a parent, you have to be on top of it.
Yep.
And there's some great websites on provide. But yeah, Cray Cray's got a good point. People do need to, if you got kids playing the games, you got to watch.
See, there you go. Even Michelle says it right there. He makes it kid safe when he plays with my son, and she's a mod there. I even set rules in my chat, like, listen, because I know my chat replays the messages, so the kid can't hear them. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to read all the messages, so I have it so where it just reads it to me. I make it so that if you're not 18 or older, you're not allowed to be in the chat. But for her son, it's different. If I know he's in chat, we keep it clean. You know, I'll do, like, you know, the dance moves with them, play Fortnite, and I make it kid safe. Or I don't even stream it, and I'll just play the game with him. Like, I make sure every kid that I play with is safe.
Yep. That is cool. That is cool.
Yeah, because he's like my little brother now. You know, that's my little buddy. If I hear anything happening to him, I will fly off the handle.
Yeah. You got it. Actually, I'm trying to find right now. I just shared this. Actually, there was a website that I had. I got to go over to Stephanie's, someone else's channel. I shared with them, an amazing channel website that you can go to, and it shows you how all the different websites to watch out for your child and why to watch out for them. And it also goes through every platform, including consoles, and how to set up the parental settings. Because most us parents, we don't know how to. If you're told, okay, set up your PlayStation 5 for parental, you're not going to know what to do most of the time.
Oh yeah,
but this site is great.
I put mine on kid parental controls for myself, because I don't want, say, like, I'm out at the bar or something, and my niece and nephew come over and they want to play my system. I'm not going to just give them the code, because they can have access to everything. I would text it to my uncle if they wanted to play. This is the games that they can play. Everything else is on lockdown.
We don't
Yeah,
have anything online, so we don't play online. So we just play.
Oh, I play online because
Yeah.
you know, the leveling up systems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I usually mute the other people too, so when I stream, you don't
Mhm.
hear everyone else talking because you don't know what's gonna come out of their mouth. So I mute
Yeah.
all of them as well. So
Yeah.
you just hear me just chatting it up with my followers and stuff like that.
We're
So
just not huge.
right.
Okay, so we like used to when me and my husband were younger, we played video games, but that was back in the day before like internet was the big thing.
Exactly.
You didn't stream your games online.
Exactly.
And then he was going through school. I was working full time, and we had a young daughter. So I put in place a rule that we were not getting a new TV, and we sold off our gaming systems until he graduated from like his master's degree. And then
Uh,
life happened, whatever. We ended up not getting any new gaming systems until last year when we moved into our new house. And so that was like a 15-year gap between gaming systems.
oh, so you were like,
wow.
okay, so 15 years ago,
You
you were like
jumped.
on the PlayStation, the original
Yes,
PlayStation,
yes.
and
Exactly.
now you
That
come
was
back and
PlayStation
there's the 5, and
2.
it's like, holy
that's
cow, this looks so
better.
realistic.
We
Like I'm PS3 to
listen.
there,
No,
but yeah.
PlayStation 2 was what we left off on. I think we had a Nintendo
64?
no, one more what was that? When she was real little, we very briefly had like a Nintendo system with the Guitar Hero and
Oh,
the Dance Dance
yes.
Oh,
Revolution.
Guitar Hero was
Yeah.
not on PlayStation.
No, Nintendo.
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 Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
By
had
the way,
or PlayStation. I don't remember, but we had whatever we had. We had like Guitar Hero,
Yeah,
Dance
that's
Dance
probably on
Revolution,
PlayStation or Xbox.
so cool.
and all that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
sold all of
Yeah.
it though. Like I said, we sold all of that. I was like, we're getting rid of everything so everybody can concentrate on what they need
Focus
to
on
be.
what they need to be focused on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, by the way, that's the page. Actually, protectyoungeyes.com in general. Go to that. If you got kids, every parent should check that out
Yeah.
because it really is a great website. And
So you know
also-
what my favorite system was? Like my favorite system still is because of that 15-year gap. Is the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh my gosh, that's been a while for that. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, see, I have my
I was
Switch. I
really
use
sad.
my Switch. And then I got the PS3 sitting here unhooked up and all that right now. So
I love me some
Yeah,
Soul
I'll show you all my
Calibur.
systems. So you know I'm a gamer. Hold on. Let me
Soul
turn this on.
Calibur on the Dreamcast and the original Kingdom Hearts on the
Oh,
Okay,
my God, Kingdom Hearts.
You had me at Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my
okay.
God, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
so
we're going to get to
here's my
see yours.
systems. You
Up,
ready?
there we go.
There's my PS3. Of course, my 4,
Yeah.
my 5, and
You've
I
got
even
all three?
have. You ready? Yes, I am this old. I even have a Sega.
Oh my
see?
gosh.
I love it.
You know, yeah, I have all my original stuff from back in like the 1990s that are still
Yeah.
sitting out in the garage, and
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
get rid. I won't get rid of it. I can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah. I wish
Oh.
that I had never gotten into my original Nintendo. We had my original Nintendo even in college. It didn't
Oh my
work
God.
very well, obviously.
Oh,
It's an
man.
Atari.
But like
I have an Atari
it was
actually.
old by then, but like we kept it for nostalgia.
Man, I wish I had my. Man, the only game that I miss playing on the original Nintendo is Duck Hunt.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my
I
God.
love Dr. Mario, which was like
Oh, Dr.
Like-
Mario was
Oh.
badass too.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I used to love, I would play, what was it? The Zelda games. I was totally addicted to Zelda games.
So
Okay,
that's-
okay. If we're talking
Yeah.
about old school, you gotta play
Yes.
the old school Ninja Turtles. Come on.
right?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm
And,
just saying. I'm just saying. If you
yeah.
or Home Alone. Come on.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Oh my God. Yeah, my brother and I, God, what were some of the karate ones that my brother and I would do?
There
Mortal
was-
Kombat. Oh my God, we were totally
Oh,
into
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat,
Kombat.
yeah. Me and my
Oh,
sister,
yeah.
we would get in trouble constantly because all I did was like sweep the leg and make sure that she never got up.
Yes.
Because here's
Oh my God, yes.
or I would do this. I'll pretend when she was really little, because I hate sharing my system with her. I used to unplug her controller, make it seem like she was playing, and she never
Oh
freaking
my
knew
God.
about it.
I mean, we do that now with
no.
our youngest.
Oh, you're horrible.
She's
You're
3.
horrible.
That's the
Right.
But
best.
hey, I
That's
mean,
the
like,
best.
you got to keep the
Oh my
tradition
God.
going. You know, everyone's done it at one point in life.
Exactly.
You guys, I'm sitting here looking at Michelle's, and I'm like, yes. You know what? One of the things I used to love to play on some of the first computers that came out was Lemonade Stand.
Yes.
I mean, I don't even know if anyone remembers that, but I'd set up my
Burger
lemonade
Wait,
stand.
Burger Time was great. I love
Burger
Burger
Time
Time.
was
Do you know
awesome.
what
I
my
love
favorite?
I love paper. Was it the Paper Boy? Paper Boy.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
But did anybody get frustrated with the Mist back in the day? Did anybody play that and
Mist.
get
Oh my
just
gosh.
so frustrated?
What game?
I was like, the Mist.
Oh, that game was
MYST.
easy for me.
Ugh, I hated it.
Michelle,
I absolutely hated it.
Okay, guys, I gotta tell this story. Some of you guys know this you may have heard it last night, some haven't. Michelle's asking, are we the same age? I'm 52. My brother, though, for those of you who don't know, my brother is 50. He's 2 years younger than me. We were out at dinner last night, and all of a sudden, my mom, the waitress comes up with my mom's Mai Tai. So here's for your mom. And then she gives me this beer, and she says, oh, this is for your dad. And I thought she's talking about my 50-year-old brother, and I'm 52.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just a mistake. She literally called him my dad 4 more times over the course of the night.
What?
It's okay.
I'm so happy. I'm not letting him live it down. I'm like, yes, I got it.
Okay, so I gotta tell you this story. If you think that's bad, okay, me and my sister, okay, mind you, me and my sister, we're only like 5 years apart. I'm 34, you know?
Yeah.
And we have a little brother that is autistic, right? So we went to take him out on the walk in a walker, like a stroller, right?
Okay.
We went to go get him some ice cream, and this old lady came up to us and was like, oh my God, you guys look so young. You guys have a cute little baby. And we looked at each other like,
no.
Are we in Mississippi right now? Like, this is no way.
No.
And then
Oh my God.
She's like, oh, he looks just like you, sir. And I'm like, we're all brother and sister. Awkward.
Oh,
exactly.
My children are gonna have the worst time. Like because they're 12 years apart. So it already happens because my oldest takes my middle child into school for me.
Robbie, my buddy. Robbie, ready?
Me.
Hey guys, ready? I'm gonna be Robbie. Ready? You feel me?
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, your kids are going to have, I don't know, you don't look your age, GCM. I know how old you are. You do not look your age. Yeah, no, you do not look your age at all. Okay, so. Now, oh my gosh, we got LG back. Oh, sorry, I just said who it was. I got all excited. Look at her.
Okay.
Here she is, Louisiana girl. Look at her all bundled up. Oh my
Bestie,
gosh.
is it cold outside tonight? Because I haven't been outside.
Oh, hold on.
Louisiana girl, this is Bracket Gaming. So.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
I'm waving at the camera like you guys can see me and stuff. Oh my God.
And I look like garbage.
Yes,
and I look like.
What degrees?
Like 34.
That's not that cold.
What?
With humidity, yes, it is.
Oh my God, I can't believe it's that cold
Wow.
here. It's not that cold here, and we're like parallel.
Like, it is cold. I'm done. I'm over
so
it.
Surprised.
I'd
be over it too.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut. GC and I are gonna keep our mouths shut right now.
That's when she showed up looking like that. I'm like, we are not that. I mean,
I'm sorry if I took over the live. I just
No,
wanted to meet
I
you.
am so happy you're
Okay.
up here with us tonight,
Yes.
my dear. I'm so happy
Oh,
you're
okay.
up here.
I love the
because I was
conversation.
feeling alone. Yeah, honestly, I was also feeling a little lonely up here on panel too.
This
before
is
you got
throwing
up
it way
here.
back to before I was on panel. But the
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy, I am going to buy a new gaming system just so I can.
You're gonna
do
buy
April. I'm making us get a new gaming system so I can get it before July. Because I'm so
Oh,
The
fun.
only thing I'm gonna tell you about the game is don't get mind blown of how realistic it is, because oh my god, I know from what the last system that you had, this is a big
we have a
upgrade.
Switch now. We have a Switch
You
now.
guys,
Yeah, but the Switch, listen, it doesn't
It's not
look
as good as.
it
yeah.
doesn't look as good on the Switch as it does on a 4 or a 5. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I think we're gonna get the PS5.
Yeah. I keep thinking I
Yeah.
need to upgrade to a 5, and I'm like, but I got a 3. Do I really need to upgrade to a 5?
Okay,
Yes,
here's the
you
problem
do,
with
but
the
no,
Switch.
you don't.
You can't
I
buy
would-
any more games with them. Like, you can't go to GameStop and buy games, and
Yeah.
they still
Exactly.
charge you $59 for a new game.
Okay,
Just
You
to
might as well just
download
get a new
things, and
system.
yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you play PS4
exactly.
games on a PS5?
Say what?
Can you play
They
PS4
retro.
games on PS5?
You can play your PS4 games on the 5, and you get if you have the 5,
Mhm.
and you have the disc version
Mhm.
or a downloadable
is
version,
happening?
you can get the free version of that game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's actually like not a.
God.
It's got a lot of
We
pros.
got 2 more people backstage. Let me bring them up real quick. We
Okay.
first have Jetsma.
Hey!
She's
Hey,
got a
I'm
little Princess
I'm
Leia
surrounded
thing
by
going
all the
on.
cute women. Woohoo!
Oh, yes. Well, we're going to
Right.
make it a little bit more equal for you now, my dear, because someone wants to give a lap dance here. So here he is, Mr. Oscar Garcia.
Oh, hey everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
I am so happy you guys got up here because, my mom and I have to run down at 8 o'clock. So tonight's kind of limited to the 2 hours, one of
Yeah.
those nights. So,
Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad that I
yeah.
got to meet you guys, and
Oh.
I can tell you one thing though, because there's a lot of people that are like one way online and act another way in the real world.
Mhm.
I do real life streams as well. I am as real I am as on here as I am in person. So
Aw, that's
so
awesome.
I don't. There's no reason for me to hide who I truly am, because it
I'm
just
so happy
creates
you
more
joined.
chaos.
Oh,
I
I'm
love
so
it.
happy
I
you're
love
up
that.
here. Yeah, and you're always stay up here as long as you want to, my dear.
Mhm.
I love having you up here. In fact, I'm going to share your channel. By the way, guys, check out his channel, Johnny's channel. Play some videos. Let's help him get to his 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
like 1,365
You'll
or
get there. Trust me.
365. Yeah.
Yeah. Trust
Yeah.
me, you will get there. It takes a little bit of time, but you will get there. It's frustrating waiting for it. Plus, you got that 1 year thing. It has to be those hours within 12 months. And
Yeah.
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 Is what's
That's why I
frustrating.
would,
Oh,
like,
that sucks.
yeah, that's
What?
why I would get that one.
Oh, you didn't know
18-hour
that,
stream.
Jet's mom?
Well, what happens if you put them on? Do your watch hours still count if you put your video on private?
I
No.
don't think so. You got to unprivate them. For
Yeah,
them to
you have to
count.
make them
Oh, really?
unprivate, and
Yeah.
you can't. It doesn't count for unlisted either. You have to leave them completely up.
They have to be up on your wall.
Mhm.
On your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
I
went
did
through
an
a
18-hour
mine out a little bit
stream
recently.
because I was
Mhm.
trying very hard to break records, because that's what I like to do. And
Yeah.
someone told me, they're like, you just spent 18 hours for nothing. I'm like, what do you mean? I just got 18 hours, and they're like, no, they're not going to even post that video.
I don't know, Robbie might be
Wow.
able to respond on this. I think if you get the hours and then you pull it back private, you lose those hours, but the moment you put it back public, the hours come back. I'm
Mhm.
not positive about
Okay.
that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And
That's my understanding as well.
to Okay, cool. And now actually, I don't know, wait. If I know for monetization, they're doing shorts now. I'm not sure if the watch time counts for shorts. So
I don't believe
you have
so.
to get 10,000. You have
At
to get
most.
10 million views. On that one, you need
Okay.
10 million views.
Got it. So, yes, look at Oscar ready to give lap dances to everyone here. We're just going to work you around the whole room.
Well, I
now.
can twerk. Have you ever seen a white boy
There you
twerk?
go.
Have you ever
We'll
seen a
have
white
the
boy
two
twerk?
guys in each corner, one twerking
Hold
and
on.
one doing
Here,
lap
I'll
dances.
show you a white boy twerk. Hold on one second.
The white boy twerk.
Hold on.
Oh, are we
my
getting
God.
it? Are we getting
I
it?
guess you're going to get it this one time.
It is now
I don't
Cantina
do this for
After Dark.
everyone,
What can I
okay?
say?
I don't do this for everyone, but here you go.
White boy twerk.
Oh, I love it.
I love
That is
Johnny.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, Johnny, I
Yes.
love it.
That is awesome.
Johnny, you fit Cantina real well.
Yes.
You fit everyone up here is a Cantina groupie now. So, I love it.
When you want to come hang out after dark later on, that's what we do too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right there.
Because After Dark can get a little spicy. Just saying.
Oh,
They were hilarious
I
last
can
week.
act like this too. Hold on.
Oh,
I pretend to act like my sister sometimes, and she hates it because I do it so well. Because I'll go up to her job sometimes, and she's like, "Hey, if you want to stay later, you better tip me." And I'm like, "Okay, now you just gave me the best idea ever." So I'm just gonna find my my props real quick. And okay, here they come. Okay, hold on.
JP.
My name is.
Oh, sorry. I just saw JP in chat. Sorry, I'm really
here we
way
go.
out. Sorry, gang.
All right. Oh no, you're good. My name is Justine. Okay, when these come out, I'm Justine. Hey.
Oh my God, I love it. Yes, we are officially into Cantina at night. This is why I love Cantina, is it gets way out of hand very quickly. And also, oh my God. And yes, Oscar gets very sassy. We thought Oscar gets sassy normally. You add Cantina in, and yes, exactly. So there's LG. I was wondering where she popped up to. There she is. Let me bring her back.
There she is.
It's definitely after hours. Exactly, girls. Oh, what's this, Michelle? My one video I put up in 2000, it's gotten so bad. Oh my God. Yeah, no, what was killing me when I was trying to get my hours up, I kept losing like 100 hours every couple days because of Cantina. So it took me forever. Oh, that's what this is called. So every Friday night, if I'm available, I'm not going to be here for the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be on the mainland. I'm sorry. That we do Cantina, and that's what this is. This is called Cantina. So
And we get
Friday,
spicy.
we do get spicy.
Oh well, then you know what?
Very
You ladies
spicy.
gonna love me because I'm spicy 24/7.
You got it. You got.
It blew my mind because I was like running my tablet 24/7.
Yes. Yes.
Unlogged in. Like, so as an independent, like incognito.
Yeah.
As a viewer.
So funny. You guys were the bomb. You were the bomb.
My phone loves me in incognito all the time, but I'm like,
really?
I'm totally trying to like one of y'all's videos, and I'm like, it's like, you cannot do this. You have to sign in.
You cannot do that. You cannot do this. By the way, I love Jet's mom's hairdo tonight. I keep looking at it and I'm like, I love this hairdo. So, during that, I knew I was going to be losing like almost 300 something hours due to a very like 12-hour long Cantina. And
goodness.
Like, no. So everyone was trying to get me there before I lost it. And thank God we made it. So, and also, good question, Oscar. I don't know where Oscar misses our Rosling.
I'm breaking the private chat rules and I'm sending a picture of it.
Aha.
I just wanted to say it was a very nice thing for to meet you guys. I have to get ready for my phone's about to die here because
Okay.
StreamYard makes my phone die so quickly, and I'm gonna prepare for a stream. But I will wait till you hop off before I start streaming since you're a friend of mine. I do not
No.
stream over friends.
Oh,
so
you're
sweet.
sweet. You're
Aw.
sweet.
And I'll make
But
a
you do it, and
community
we will
post.
watch.
I'll make a community post if Michelle can send me the link. I'm gonna say, come support my new friends, and
Aw.
I will share you out.
I'm so happy you popped up. I saw you pop up in chat, and I was like, oh, they're breaking because I see you in chats all the time, and I always so I was happy you joined tonight. So
Yeah, you
you
can
get
thank
some
Michelle
rest.
for that because Michelle,
Michelle's
we were
awesome.
watching another person, and it was getting kind of
Oh, I think I know
a
who you
weird
might be
vibe.
talking about. You got it. You got it. Some nights can be a little weird out there at times. I get ya. So, and I'm happy you popped in, my dear, and you're always welcome. Every Friday, if I'm here, come on over.
I
Always welcome.
probably will now.
And
Yay.
I'll throw my tablet on your channel and let it just
Yes.
run.
Oh, thank you
Bingo.
very
We'll
much.
get those
That would
hours.
mean a lot to me.
You got it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Louisiana girl's good at that. So we will see you around. See
All
you
right.
around, Johnny.
Well, you guys have enjoying your cut now, or however you pronounce it.
You Cantina.
Oh,
We're
Cantina. Okay. Bye.
Yeah,
Good
you got it.
night.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. I am so happy. You know, when you get to see people in chats all the time and you recognize certain names and then you get to meet them for the first time, it's cool. It's really cool. So what's Michelle saying here? Let's see. I get this. Okay, there. Now I can highlight. I do that all the time. Johnny knows I hate follow chat and left that. Yep, that's it. That is it. Well, and plus there's a couple. I know AJ Divergent Collective. He's really been working on his video gaming site.
Where is he? I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, where
He's
is he?
been, you know, ever since he switched over to Twitch, he's been more on Twitch streaming. He does pop up in Discord quite often, but not nearly as much as he used to. So,
Yeah.
but I see him once in a while. So,
By the way, guys. By the way, guys. Hey,
yeah,
go Gulf Coast Mama.
Hi.
Your background is
Yes.
stunning.
Thanks. It's
Yes.
a download.
It's a download.
It's we made Wait, nope, this way.
Oh, yeah.
This way.
No, I mean, seriously, you rocking that, Mama.
So funny
She's
story.
a Disney chick.
This is a picture that I printed out for my daughter's birthday party for her my oldest daughter's birthday party. We made posters because the photo backgrounds that I bought for her party didn't come in, and
Oh no.
and I at the last minute I had to download HD pictures and get them printed out at like Walgreens and make posters to make a background. So we did one of each park, and this is the one print that.
Oh gosh.
I love it.
Yeah,
Babe, they're beautiful. It's beautiful.
thank you.
B.
That's because
B.
she's the prettiest girl in school. That's what they say.
Yeah,
about
girl.
Yep, Cop Ball is the prettiest girl in school these days.
Yeah. And B, I also have to say, I suck at Discord. I'm in a lot of Discords. I suck.
Same.
That's my problem
Same.
too. I'm having to focus just on my Discord to make sure that I'm keeping it. But there's, oh my gosh, Lone Star, I mean, has been amazing at trying to keep my Discord
I was not on
updated.
Discord for months and months and months. I put it back on my phone for a Disney contest, a Disney radio contest. Anyway, on TikTok, there was a Disney channel that was doing like if you had their Discord, you got extra entries. Put it back on my phone. I've already deleted it again.
I'm so
Yeah.
inspired by the sound of it, the little sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you get a Discord, I'm triggered by that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's because when it first started, I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I have a taco
Annoying.
cart that has been completely abandoned. It's just a sad little taco cart now from my taco cart Discord game.
Oh my God, yes, the taco cart game. I forgot about that. Oh my God. Dog Defender. Oh boy, Dog just had the greatest question being asked. Okay. Does the lady speaking on Gold Coast have a channel?
I do. It has no content, but it's there.
We used to be begging her all the time. Hey, would you come on? Okay. Go to the channel. She needs to change her name and all that. And now she got to change her
Now
name.
I got to change my name, and now I have no excuse for not making. Well, I do have an excuse.
Exactly.
I have toddlers.
Called life.
That's.
Yeah, you have life. You have life.
When my children are outside, I have one child that's way outside of toddler range, but when my others are outside of the toddler range, we will try to create content.
What do you want to do, Gulf Coast?
So I have an idea. It involves Pinterest.
Yeah.
Oh, you and your Pinterest.
At least
bracket.
Mm-hmm.
as if
bracket.
that's not enough of a rabbit hole. We need help with the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love me some Pinterest, and
I love it. I'll watch.
Love it.
There you
There we
go.
go.
I just have to learn how to record myself doing things off of Pinterest.
I know.
That becomes the fun. That becomes the fun.
problem. Totally.
See?
Right there.
Oh my God. I'm never going to get good at the opposite side, like trying to gesture to the opposite side.
Well, it's kind of like when I started my channel, I was like, I'm gonna cook and talk true crime at the same time. Yeah,
Right?
no, I haven't cooked. Haven't cooked
Oh,
a
That
dang
would be
thing.
see, there you go.
Not
That
one
would be cool.
single thing. But
Exactly.
maybe one of these days I'll get there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Mhm.
But also,
there's so
filming
many
yourself
ideas.
cooking is hard. I'm just going to say, it's hard to film yourself cooking.
Probably
It
I haven't
actually
even
is.
tried.
Well, I have. It will never see the light of day. It's hard.
Hmm.
I mean, unless you probably have somebody else there to like record it for you, but
Exactly. And then it's like, okay, my house is never immaculate, ever.
yeah.
So, ever. Because we live in our house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it exactly. I gave up. I was like, okay, this is what this room looks like. Get used to it. Now I'm not going to go anywhere outside of that. Just deal with that.
I mean,
Yeah,
my
we're like-
children's room is never immaculate. That's pretty sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
no place in my house is immaculate. We live here.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when it's too clean, you're like, oh, this is weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, this feels
And I
kinda
need
nice.
it.
This is weird.
And
Jetsna,
what
I'm sending you a text message real quick, my dear. Sorry.
and all I
Go
want
ahead,
for
go ahead.
Christmas is a maid.
No kidding. No kidding. But you know, I've seen an increasing number of people in my local moms group also asking for that kind of thing. Like, look, so don't feel alone because I'm telling you, the number of posts I see in that group every day, they're like, I need just somebody to come in and help me catch up on laundry, dishes, all of that. Not like the regular cleaning person stuff that they come and do.
Exactly. Like, I don't need what has happened. Okay, there.
Uh-oh.
I
Did
don't-
we lose Oscar?
We did.
I don't need like everyday cleaning.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Help me clean up on or catch up on what I'm behind.
Mm-hmm.
I had
And
somebody
organized.
come in recently about 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I think because like I was so sick for so long, I just thought it was just I needed somebody to come in and do what you guys are describing.
Yes.
Hit the reset button.
And it definitely there is a lifting of like the feng shui spirit of life or something. I don't know.
Yes.
At the same token, I was cleaning for the cleaning lady.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
So ridiculous.
Yes.
What am I doing? But then what the nice thing is when they did come,
Mm-hmm.
it got me motivated. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be realistic this time. I'm not gonna like map out a freaking like let's make this all fix everything organized. I was like, there's
Right.
there's 3 areas that I really need help with organizing. I'm gonna focus on those 3 areas, one a day. And then there's some like, things like detail things that like I just don't want to do.
Yeah.
But then every time you stare at it, you're like, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this.
Yeah.
And it bugs you.
And then because I've also, one thing I've stopped doing is I've stopped projects. Because my problem is I'll start a project and then I'm like, I get frustrated or unmotivated because I'm like, what am I doing? I need to be cleaning. I should be going through that cabinet right now and pulling everything out.
Yeah.
And not finishing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, our biggest
Margie,
project.
can you check your messenger, Margie? Check your messenger real quick if you don't mind. Just want to check with you on something. Facebook.
My biggest project is my garage because when we moved in this house, I said everything that was in our storage unit, nothing is allowed to come into the actual house until I have gone through it. Because I do not want the clutter from the old house into the new house. So now it's the garage. It's just a giant effing project that I never get to.
Okay.
Oh,
so I want to make sure.
I have. Do you know how many of my great grandmother's cast iron pots?
Oh my god! How many?
So many. I love those.
Ooh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Not here. Sorry. Canine's asking if anyone's had a dog with either Cushing's or Addison's.
I have not.
I have not. I
have not either.
Yeah. My dog has a very bad case of pain in the ass, but that's about all that I can think of. So, hey, you guys have heard everything lately. I mean, Pia goes and chews my retainer up. Okay, Wrigley chews the mouse cord up. Okay, all in like 2 weeks.
Now you just are reinforcing why I don't get dogs again. Everybody's like, why don't you have animals? And I'm like, because I have toddlers.
Well, because you have.
I don't need more to clean up after.
Could you imagine? I'm just thinking like, how do you blame the kids or do you blame the dog for the furniture issues? For the it's like why do you buy new furniture when you have a toddler? No.
No,
but you don't do? You don't get the furniture you want because you have to get leather furniture so that they don't destroy it.
Yeah.
It's why, even though my girl is almost 11,
thing here.
She's so into slime right now.
Oh, I want to make slime. I want to make that stuff. Yeah.
I would
Wait, what?
Making slime in my house. Nobody else.
No, I'm like, no.
Slimy carpet is the worst.
It is awful. It is awful. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, possibly. I don't know. I can't see chat. It is glue based. Glue.
Yeah.
Michelle loves slime. I have a worry. I used to
Michelle,
love
do you
slime.
have children and carpet with slime?
Right?
That's
and
my question.
Michelle is super crafty too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she loves like arts and crafts too, like all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
I let my oldest do all the slime that she wanted. And like at the time we had carpet and
yeah.
that oh my god, she decided that she was going to sell slime at school
Okay, I
without
think we're
telling
good.
anybody. And
Yes.
she let it melt in
Margie,
her
is that
backpack,
okay
y'all.
for that person?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. Sorry, guys.
No, that's
For
okay.
this person who's been trying to come up, I just wanted to verify who they were first. Let me
Yeah.
bring this up. You can introduce her. I don't know if you want her to take her name off her thing, though. For who's backstage, right now your name is showing. So I don't know if you wanted to change that or have me block, or if you're okay with it.
Is there?
So I think we're good. The full name is here. I'm gonna write it in private. You guys keep chatting. I'm gonna write it in private chat real quick, if that's okay. I just don't want anyone to dox themselves.
Yeah. No,
Sure.
so yeah, my kid was selling slime on the playground. Illegally selling slime on the playground. And for whatever reason, it ended up getting left in her backpack and melting everywhere.
Okay,
and I didn't even know she had it. That
Here
was
she
way back when.
is. Sorry, my dear. I didn't even see you there. And then I saw you and I was like, okay, let me go make sure that this is who I think it is.
Yeah,
Cute
just in case.
puppy.
That's my
I
little
learned.
sister,
Oh,
Hey,
Diana.
pup.
and that's my
So
niece,
cute.
Birdie.
Oh
Hi.
my gosh. Puppy is so cute. Puppies
Yeah,
are the
baby.
best. Oh, my puppy's
Yeah,
sleeping.
baby.
Your mic is muted, Diana.
Oh,
She ruins all my furniture. All of it.
oh,
I was gonna tell
God.
yeah. See,
Tell her
So
about
cute.
mom coming to visit.
Yeah, tell them the story.
Okay, so my mom's visiting right now. My sister. She lives near
All
me.
about cleaning. It's all of this goes into cleaning and a house. Like
Your sister lives near you?
coincides to our conversation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because our mom is a little OCD with cleaning, and I don't know why we didn't. I don't know. Diane, did you catch that trait? I sure didn't. But
it's because your mother's OCD about cleaning. That's why you didn't have
I don't
to
know. I mean, anyways. So my mom kind of was like little, not mean, but she was our momish to my sister visiting, and
she used the disappointed word.
The word.
Oh
That's the
my
worst
goodness.
word out there.
Ooh.
That is the worst. That is the worst.
Oh my goodness.
Disappointed in you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Oh my God, are
mom
we
used
coming
the big D word.
Oh my God, so cute. What's the pup's name?
Birdie.
Birdie.
Aww.
So cute.
Aw.
So cute.
No. What kind of dog is Birdie?
Part Dotson at least, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Long hair dot.
It's a funny name.
She's actually like a mini. So she's mostly a mini retriever, and then some poodle and Cavalier King Charles.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Really?
I love her so much. I love Cavaliers. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, so
Red.
cute.
I got her from a breeder who her mix for people with disabilities, special needs, or emotional, emotional things,
Right.
like support animal, because
love
she
that.
has all of the characteristics of a golden retriever, but she's very cuddly.
Yeah.
And
great
smaller.
people
That's
and smaller,
that's also the King Charles part of it too.
but
I
she
love
also
those dogs.
just in my lap.
Oh,
Yeah,
Aw.
That
That's
sounds
the
like does she
best.
shed? Or does she have the poodle non-shedding thing?
So she minimally sheds, but she's not hypoallergenic.
That's not bad. Oh, she's not.
Okay.
But
That's
still,
not
it's
bad, though.
minimal.
That's not too bad.
But-
Yeah.
But it's
I'm
minimal,
allergic, so it's hard. Yeah.
Minimal
Does she
shedding is
sleep
good,
with
though.
you?
of course.
Does she sleep with you? Yes.
Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got my Maltese and one sleeps literally on my chest all night long. And it's like a pressure blanket. I love it. It's the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever. So,
Yeah.
Look,
We
I'm
all
gonna
know
send
I'm
you some
not.
pictures of
I'm not an
Birdie.
animal person. Even my dog
Thanks,
slept
Chick.
with me. Like,
uh-huh.
yeah. They have to.
It's the great bag. Exactly. Wait, talk about dogs. Okay, I've got one.
My favorite person in the world is in chat. Hi.
She's here. my
Yes.
God, she made it before I could. I was like, please have her make it before. Who did the hot chick in the top? Yep. Oh, is she a middle or is she a top? Is her okay? Sorry, I'm gonna behave. It is after hours.
Girl.
Yes,
Hi,
JP, you
Amber.
definitely can. Actually, JP, I can share your link out real quick too. Real quick.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, let me check. For those of you who do not know JP does some amazing music stuff, and he's been talking to me about me possibly popping up with him one day. So we still got to plan some stuff, but let me check out. Oops. Would my dog please stop barking? Kelsey?
I'll be.
I think she was saying she'll be back. I think so. Check out. Whoops. My brother is so funny. He knows I'm going to meet him down at the drugstore to pick up my meds and walk the dogs tonight. And I told him, well, I'll be done at 8. And he's like, okay, so I'll meet you guys down at the store at 8 o'clock. I'm like, no, I'll be done here at 8. You can wait a few more minutes. So, JP's channel. There we go. I'm so happy Amber made it. Okay, then.
Me
so
too.
for those of you, yes, those of you who have not been to JP's channel and are not sub, please make sure to sub to him and go listen to his music. Hey, whose house are you at, Margie? Is that yours?
It's my house.
You're just in a different location today. I'm used to the
I'm
refrigerator.
moving around. I'm my back hurts. Like, so I'm trying to figure out. I think the swiveling chair. I need to get the pillow that Amber sent me. I need to just order it and get it because whatever. My back hurts. Sucks.
Yeah, nope, I get you. I know I have to actually, this one, my dad actually won at a silent auction that they were at. And this was one of the things just being raffled off. And I waited forever to get it because, oh gosh, at least I can lean back against it. Who's under my feet? Who's kissing mommy's foot? Is it my Wriggly? Wriggly's sitting here. What you doing, Ruru? Uh-oh, Cassie's going to start growling in a second. So, Dog Defender was wondering, lower back or upper? Oh, sorry. Louisiana girl, go for it.
Oh, it's lower. It's above the bottom. It's right in it's like my sister knows what it is. It's the same ones she had.
Okay.
We're tall, so we think it's partially just a hereditary issue. Our dad had it too.
Oh, okay. She just said L4 L4-15 or L4-I5 disc. So it's a disc issue.
I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I need something. It's
L4, L5, L5S1 disc. Herniated discs.
Oh, it's her. Okay, got it. By
So
the way, Jet's mom, you're losing weight. Sorry, not to change the subject, but I'm looking at your face right now, and you are losing weight, girl.
I saw my reflection in when you walk into the the gas station when I saw, and I'm wearing a long dress.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I look skinny. Oh.
You're like, hey, look, I'm hot.
I'm like, something's wrong with that. I was like, this doesn't. But then I took a picture with a comedian last night.
Yes.
And it was from one of those up pictures. Did not look so flattering, but it was. It's still. I thank you for saying something. I've been trying to drink my water.
Yes.
Foods, make good choices, walk, and my back doesn't hurt.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Jingles looks like she's having a frustrating little moment. How do I tell my sister in a polite way that she's having a bipolar moment and she needs to seek help without starting the, oh, damn, that one's a hard one.
As I say,
that's a hard one.
I'm not the one to ask. I'm too blunt. I'm the person that doesn't care about starting a war or hurting your feelings. If it needs to be said, I'll say it.
And who's here? Oscar's back.
So
good question.
Anybody else have advice?
Yeah. What's everyone think? I don't know. Does anyone here have or know someone with that issue? And is there a good way to deal with that? That's actually a great question.
that's one you never
Yeah.
know what you're gonna get. It depends
I mean,
what's happening.
Oh, with bipolar especially.
Yeah.
And she is one that, okay, Jingles just said, yeah, it's a hard one, and she is one to get really mad.
Yeah. Okay. Do you live near them, and do they have children that were like that would be affected if they got really mad? I don't know. That's my biggest question. Because
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta make people mad to make them realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's always the first one to tell people she needs help but never wants to hear it. And
Yeah.
has she ever gotten help before? And in that case, it might be more or less of that. Or if she's never gotten help before, you can help by doing a little research for people she can talk to or something, maybe.
Yeah.
That is a hard one. That is.
I'm dealing with that current issue with my almost 11-year-old daughter.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
And she
wow.
doesn't try to get her to understand anything that she might need help talk or something?
Well, I'm trying to get her in with counseling and all of the services she needs, even though we have great insurance.
Yeah.
Right.
The waiting lists are long.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And going that private route, like you're saying, I think that will, talk to your friends.
Yeah.
Actually, this might coincide with both. I'd say talk to people in your community you trust that that know someone that they talk to if they don't have someone that they're talking to, so you have a good referral perspective.
Right.
And unfortunately, I know one of my good friends, when they have really serious episodes with bipolar, they either end up in jail or being committed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Usually where it ends for them. They have a very extreme. It's a spectrum disorder too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole variety of people that have it in different ways. But generally speaking, that's their mode. For bipolar, that side. Now your little girl, on the other hand, you're doing everything because we talked.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can.
Sorry. Jingles, if she knows she's bipolar, is she completely just not open to somebody saying, hey, I am not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to cause conflict. But you're having an episode. And you need to be aware of that. And you need to
adjust for it.
Take care of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just bringing somebody to the awareness, because sometimes they don't know when they're in the middle of an episode.
Don't. Yeah, exactly.
Or intervention of sorts.
That's kind of where I was trying to think. First of all, is she having an episode now? Or are you just talking about for the next time? I suspect she's having an issue now. But if not, have you ever had the discussion with her, that what would be the best way for me to approach you when you are having an episode to let you know? That way when it comes up, you guys have already discussed what works best for her.
Loco, good question.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because that is really JP
That's
was like
tough.
his ex-wife was bipolar. She was hard to deal with. She busted a guitar of mine in front of the yard one. Oh my God. And her 15-year-old is also asking for help, but sister doesn't seem to think she needs it. Oh my God. And
so that's even harder because
I just brought you up,
sorry,
girl, because I know she might have some good ideas on this too. So I thought I'll just bring her on up.
Having a child that knows that they need help and their parents not willing to get them that help, unfortunately, is extremely hard because nobody else can take them. Nobody else can introduce. Nobody can get that process going for them.
Sure.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So that is hard. And I have no advice for that situation.
Let me see. Dog said, I have found saying, how can I support you? And can we choose a safe person she trusts that she will agree to speak with when she feels like things are feeling bad? Yeah. she is having I had a feeling the issue was now. Otherwise, that's usually when most people start thinking about it. And that's rough. If her child is recognizing it, yeah, she needs to talk to someone.
How long do her episodes normally last?
Good question. Yeah, that's actually would be good.
Is it
how long?
Something you can wait out, like something to talk to her when she's not having an episode, or do the episodes last so long that it's going to have to be an uncomfortable conversation that happens, even though they're in the middle of an episode?
Something I don't know if this would help or not, but I've done this with my family is when I'm mad because I know I'll blow up or they'll blow up, I'll write it to them in a note. I send them a note with exactly how I'm feeling. That way, if they feel like I'll even put, you do not have to read this all in one sitting. If you need to keep coming back to it, please come back to it. But I wanted you to know how I'm feeling right now. And then, the other question was, what about meds? Is she just not taking meds, or is this happening outside of medication?
Yeah.
And on top of that, having the person, if they're capable or willing, in the middle of the episode to journal themselves.
Yeah, that's true. And I stated her assessment appointment as, you started her assessment appointment, but sister didn't follow. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, rough. Uh-oh. Amber, your device unconnected. She's still backstage, but her everything disconnected real quick. So I'll give her a second, and then she can try pop back in. So, yeah, that's hard, especially with bipolar, because so many times bipolar is emotion based at the time. If she's already gonna fight against it, and also,
I'd love to hear Amber's thoughts on it, though.
Yeah.
I jumped in the middle of the conversation. Catch me up, because I could not figure out where my YouTube was open at, so it was dual chats going on top of each other.
Yeah. No, Jingles in chat. Jingles has a sister who's in the middle of a bipolar episode, and has been going on for a couple weeks. It sounds like usually it's only a few days, but it's gone a couple weeks now. And she's trying to figure out the best way to approach her sister and let her sister know that she's got an issue going on right now and it's affecting everyone.
Is she having a depressive episode or a manic episode? Because that's definitely changes like the way that I handle it.
Yeah, that's true.
Good question.
I am pulling. She's been at this for a couple weeks. I started her assessment appointment, but she canceled it. She didn't follow through. She does need, so it doesn't sound like she has medication at this point. So it looks like we're actually almost dealing with, actual assessment and starting of treatment to me.
Might be worth it to look into seeing if you can find anybody online who is bipolar, who's under control or treated, and talks about it. And I guess this is only popping into my head because I just personally recently got diagnosed with ADHD, and I like jokingly thought I had it, but then when I actually started seeing the other people talking about it, and I was like, holy shit. That's me.
Yes.
So
yes, ma'am.
I know that a lot of us like to sit in denial, or
I don't know what you're talking about,
but it's not that bad. Until exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
It gets until it gets like shown to us. Well, one, it's scary not knowing, like, okay, I've got this diagnosis. Like, what is life going to be like? So being able to see somebody who's got the diagnosis and who's actually being treated and handling it well. But then also sometimes people they picture in their mind, like what the Hollywood version of what bipolar or what, schizophrenia or Tourette's, like they've got this like television view of what that looks like. So sometimes just having somebody actually talking about what it looks like for them and like what they could expect. And sometimes it's symptoms you don't even think about.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really it's really, really common for bipolar people to be very artistic. And it tends to be their manic episodes is when they become their most creative. So there are a lot of people that are bipolar that are afraid to be treated because they don't want to lose their creative stuff, like that creative juice that they get. So maybe just it's hard, especially if they're going through like a super swing in either direction. It's hard to come at them during that time period and be like, you need help, because they're not going to listen. They're just not going to hear you. I would maybe try, and if it's safe to do so, ride this one out and wait until she's not swinging, and then sit down and have a rational conversation.
Also, the other question would be is if there's any substance abuse involved, because there are great programs out there that deal with this kind of stuff specifically, because then there could be, if there's substance abuse involved, she's not medicated, she could be self-medicating, and tons of programs out there for dual diagnoses that will help there and help you find out, the proper medications to be on to help deal with everything at the same time. And that's another thing that comes to mind.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah.
I do want to say this, Burden, I love you to pieces. And those are things all of us, that's where we all sit back, because I needed to listen to you. And as I listened to you, I got to hear more of what was going on too. And I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, my dear.
Unfortunately, Jingle, you may just have to, as long as she's not harming herself or her children, you may just have to wait it out.
Yeah.
Until this episode's over. And then take a direct conversation with her. But I'm not until she's over this episode.
And if also, after that's done, okay, for example, if she does have one of her children who sounds like she's a teenager, she may listen to a child more at that point. Or it might be just talking to someone who does have issues. I know you yourself said you have it too, but sometimes listening to a family member, it becomes more of it's kind of more like this rather than exactly, even if they have the same issue.
Yeah. And do you, I'm sorry, this is totally, but like, are you sure that it is bipolar? Like, has she been previously diagnosed? Just because there are so many different things that have cross symptoms, cross things.
Right.
And if you treat it wrong, you're gonna not come, it's not gonna work.
JP, manic and bipolar. Manic is part of the dual end of bipolar. So there are some people that just only get manic, but being truly bipolar means you swap back and forth between being manic and depressed. I have several people in my life that are on a variety of the spectrum of bipolar, to the point to where I had a friend that when she would get manic, I mean, you would have thought she was literally out of her mind. Like, it's not always like what people think that it looks like, but yeah, it's everyone who's bipolar gets manic. Not everybody who's manic has bipolar disorder, but they are
there.
Yeah, they are connected when you have bipolar.
Right.
Yeah. And I think talking with people does help. Once you start talking with others and hearing what they're going through, and then you yourself know what your signs are and things to look out for yourself. She may not quite be like you're saying, okay, well, she's great at telling everyone else when they're having an issue, but not recognizing it in herself. And you know what? That just comes over time, and even when you're in the middle of it, okay, you're only going to see what you want to see at that time. And sometimes it causes things. So cyclothymic, up and down so many. Oh, interesting. Cyclothymic. So does that, you cycle throughout the day?
Cyclothymic. If I had to hazard a guess based off of the breakdown of the words that would be
Yeah.
probably something with the thymus. So if they're maybe they're cycling through it, like pumping up and then going down, maybe. I'd have to look that one up. That's one I've never heard of. I'd have to.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That
at first I thought I was.
I will say, Jingles, that family members, children, your parents, your siblings, a lot of times those are the last people that they're going to listen to, because they tend to feel like it's coming from like a judgmental place, even when it's not. And then I also have noticed that a lot of bipolar people tend to lean towards denial about it, especially when they get medicated. So they get medicated, they get better from being on the medication, and then they say, I'm better now, I don't need the medication. It's like they don't make the proper connection that the reason they're better is because they're being medicated. So yeah, I don't know. It's tough. And there has to be like a layer of them wanting to get better. I don't know. I would almost treat it kind of the same way that you approach like an addict with an intervention. Maybe just sit down and get some information together about how she is when she's going through her manic and depressive swings. And then when she's better, not when she's in the middle of one of them, maybe kind of sit down and just gently kind of talk about like what you're seeing. Because I also know that their like view of what's happening when all that's going on is not accurate. It's like they're looking through manic colored glasses or depressive colored glasses. And it might be helpful if you guys like write things down that you're noticing. Like there's a person in my life that when they start to get manic, they shop like crazy. So if you start to notice the shopping ramping up, then you know that episode is coming. So if you guys start like keeping notes of things that you're noticing when they're going into their swings, a lot of times what'll happen is they'll go into a manic episode and then they'll like spiral as they're manic, and then it'll shoot them down into a depressive episode. So sometimes if you can catch it before they get too manic, then you'll stop them from swinging.
Stop the rest.
Polar opposite. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh my God, this is, burden. I made the mistake of feeling better from the medication, but feeling numb while streaming about missing. And that was one thing Bird and I were just talking. I wanted her to be able to, I didn't want to step in. She was actually saying that, she was on medications, but it kind of left her feeling numb. And when you're talking about missing and true crime and you're feeling numb, it just doesn't feel right. And also you go off of them, and yet medications are there to help us find that place where we can operate on day-to-day basis. And also, but you learn those things from hit and miss pretty much. And also over time. So it's nuts. And but try that. Jingles, can you let us know how things are going? Okay, with that. Okay, as you talk with them, because I'd also love to hear what her thoughts are on that later on once you talk with her and find out things, because I'm sure other people are going to be in that same type of place at some point. And if we can share back and forth that way, that's how we help each other. And see, Effexor is yours. See, and that's it. And that's the thing about anything, on a mental health level. Drugs work differently for each person.
Yes.
What works for this? Yeah.
I was going to say, Effexor was a nightmare drug for me. Like, an actual nightmare. So, it's different for everybody.
Yeah, you got it. Guys, I hate to do this. My brother is texting me like crazy saying, when are you going to get down here? When are you going to get down here? His last was, well, I'll meet you there. I'm going to be by McDonald's. Okay, so he's having fun at McDonald's now. So,
yes, you need to go.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Gabe, because I can continue this for another hour or two at this point, but yeah. But I love you, girls.
Have a great next 2 weeks. Have a great vacation.
Yes, we'll do. And I'll be coming on. I'll try to come on and say hi to people and all.
I need a full review of 6. When you
can't wait for 6. I cannot wait for 6. I'll pick you McDonald's up. Okay, that we can do. Jingles, no, I'm really happy you asked, because that's what this community is about, is try to help each other when we have questions like that popping up. So I will talk to all y'all later. I got to get all 3 dogs ready, because we're going to walk the dogs after I run and pick up my meds. talking about
Okay.
beds.
I'll go live
So-
for a little bit too.
You will, Jet's mom? Okay, please go check out Jet's mom's. And if you're not, Jet's mom, can you put your channel in real quickly? And yeah, go over there. She will go live, and yeah, head over that way. And I will talk to y'all later. Au revoir. Aloha. Love you guys all. Oh, are you trying to say goodbye too? Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, talk to y'all later. Aloha. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Why